if we're able to do that with the little crowd it is that we have right now, we cannot be stopped. Just like when it only takes 12 disciples. I don't know how many people is here. We can say that we're going to do something, but if we don't have a heart to see it through, I said we need to leave that circle. Plain and simple.
And the numbers that you have to work with, start with one person, two people, 10,000, another 10,000. We're connected. And so this is what it's really about. How you can migrate spiritually with young people because of that one line. Lifeline finds the other lifeline. There's only really one line. They will operate the function between the line. But when you start teaching God, power God, but God intended for it, made us for, then we should look at it. And we know it. They can't do anything. They can't do anything with us.
We're going to the World Series! And our manager, Dusty Baker, it's his first time as manager to go to the World Series, and he's 72 years old. I'm sorry to interrupt. Blessings to y'all.
Blessings to you too, love.
Thank you.
Enjoy the World Series.
We always do that. We do that. See the people both know for it. That's really what I was thinking. Yes. And to always do that on our It's good, man.
Yeah, it's good.
So where I'm getting at is, we don't there's funding out there that has been out there for many years for developing business, for upgrading, revitalizing our neighborhoods, manufacturing. Always, and this is what I'm going to talk about, been targeted our community, us, okay? Monies that we never, ever see. And I'm talking into the billions of dollars. And I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you. And it's money that they use to utilize. They're building up the downtown with money that was allocated to build up our community. All of us look like right? All of us have seen houses that are boarded up. They became vacant, and abandoned, and then those homes. Then after a while, somebody comes to that house, boarding it up, cleaning up the yard, and coming back and so forth. Something else that well, that was a revitalization program. That's part of the revitalization program. I guarantee you, it's black and Indian, okay? But you will see Asian, you'll see Arabs, you'll white, you'll see middle income, they're boys enough, doing the yard, except the black people, right? Okay, that program. That particular program, Earth was revitalization, intended for the next door neighbor or anyone on that block who's line to earn income for maintaining and keeping their house in order. For 1 year, they would make it like $25,000 a year to maintain their house. That money was insurance for the movement or anyone on that block. But somebody else is doing it. Then at the end of that 12 months of them maintaining mowing the lawn, trimming trees, shoveling snow, that house becomes that individual's house. And then they'll turn around, give them money to rebuild that house, to upgrade it, and to tear it down to half, and rebuild a new house, and they totally support, and then that house became the first home that individual needs. Then they turn around, they done took our money, that's legal. They took our money, and the leaders in the city allowed us to have it. They're the lawmakers, they're the ones who they're running the program. So why don't they come out and when they're campaigning and knocking on doors and knock on our doors, you know, black neighborhoods, you can earn money just to take it. Who wouldn't go for that? Who wouldn't go for that amongst us? But this is the type of thing that goes on. If we're going to produce and do
the reality of it is and the actuality of it is, all of us in this circle, we all aware, we know. So we're going to take the action, you know, and, you know, to piggyback and kind of paraphrase what we said, the men here, the men in our lives, and the men in this new wave that's coming, the wisdom and the strength, our women, the nurture and the power, and us, we the lock and key. It's already set in stone, we just got to do it. But we got the power to do it all. And they go filthy of us and they are alive. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we already know, so what's the hold up and taking the action? Because in our actuality, there's no more procrastination. We procrastinating like enough. We've allowed too much. You know what I mean? We can say they took it, they stole it, they did it. But on the flip side of accountability, we allowed it to happen.
Let's take it back.
That's all we need to do. And this is what we need to do.
And we do have a this is who we are at the knowledge and the experience and the energy to do that. So I recommend that we get some kind of formal for the workshop tomorrow so we can get the problem put out on the table, and before we will have one solution for one promotion and all solutions. We're not going to do this is the most righteous time to do that. Right now, there was some multiple things going on in technology and stuff that for a while at this time. So if we're going to agenda or how we proceed the workshop tomorrow, somebody like myself, open and organize it, and let them come forward with the problem, analyze it, everybody on one page, and then have responsibility of always work on based on the CDC, the she talks about community development, money been there since the summer. They're not telling everybody. They've been in Houston, we got 2 public lectures on it to get it done. I don't know. All we need to do at this time, when there's technology, is bring forth a solution and be firm about it. But we got to be absolute and determined all this happens. All we need to do. Especially when you say with the young, the elder, we got Black WallStreet generation. That's what we focus on. If we get our young, my church, and we come together, it's a wrap. Isn't that right? All we need to do is come together with one solution and demand it, and it will happen. Because the youth, the youth, by the most high, are giving us the best solution right here. All they want is a solution that our prayer, the state of Texas, just on September 1, everybody in Texas, the power to have the weapon outside are permitted. They're no people scared.
So they would do anything we demand that if we're firm, organized, and done. Is that right? Everybody from Florida, everybody from Alabama, black everything. Oklahoma, Arkansas, all of them. You guys know that they did make they did set up some type of preparation for the thing. Yeah. I think the next thing got to
Okay, let's connect. Sure.
yeah, that's right. Like
I just went in there too, but they get on the dog's road. And we ask you what your Indian ancestors were. See, that's the first thing that they
All you have to do is make a connection with someone in your family that shares your stuff.
I gotta break that down. Angela, she lives in DC, but you can talk to her.
Yeah, because the person that I was working with, for some reason, came and failed.
Oh wow. I ain't gonna introduce you to my friends.
Look, I'm gonna say that one of them Cherokees.
Yes, see.
I'm teasing.
No, but I'm just saying, what did they do to the Mansfield Courthouse?
What?
Mansfield County Courthouse. With all that information, they destroyed it.
Oh, man.
That's why they destroyed all the courthouses.
They would have the information. See, then what happened was,
God bless you.
hey, we'll see you guys in the morning.
We'll get ready, huh? Going to Taylor? Where did you want to go? What are y'all doing?
Actually, it's my friend.
Can't wait to see all of you tomorrow. It's going down. I'm here in spirit, so I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
My husband.
You're gonna be step by step.
So we'll do our info pass.
Okay. All right. I'll be here. God bless you. God bless you all. I love you. I'll see you.
Glad you made it.
Yeah, I've been here all along. I've been here all
I'm part of the associate of WallStreet out of Texas. No, we come together.
Guess what we're going to do next move.
Oh, it's the same movement. It's the same movement.
It's the next generation.
God bless you. Don't leave me. I'll see you on Sunday.
Nice to meet you.
One yeah, we definitely have a plan that will work
So the power of Black Wall Street is those that can't come here. We can take the expo to there, so we can begin to build little actions, little results. Average action, average.
What do you want to say to your mom, Jay? What do you want to say to your mom, Jay? Okay, y'all can go over there. What do you want to say to your mom, Jay? What do you want to say to your mom, Jay? Might be saying the next president up in here. Is that you, son?
That daddy, baby.
Look, girl, don't let him mess up your couch. Get out. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Me too. She looks just like you. Okay.
Room in 10 Hut.
Stand at ease. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Captain Watkins. I'm Assistant Operations Officer with Dallas Smith, and I'll be swearing you in today. Before I swear you in, I have two questions for you. Have you been briefed on? Do you understand the DOD separation clause, so restriction on personal conduct, and you sent their articles 83, 85, 86? Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Does
ma'am.
anyone have any questions, concerns, reservations, or reluctance about listening to that?
No, ma'am.
Room, attention. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I
Do solemnly swear.
do solemnly swear
Support and defend
to support and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic.
foreign and domestic,
That I may bear true faith
and I may bear true faith
and allegiance to the same.
and allegiance to the same,
And I will obey
and I will obey
the orders
the orders
of the President
of the President
of the United States
of the United States
and the orders
and the orders
of the officers
and the officers
appointed over me,
appointed over me
according to the regulations
according to the regulations
and uniform code
and the uniform code
of military justice.
of military justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Right here. Stand at ease. I just want to say congratulations to you. Today you've made a very important decision by joining the most powerful military force in the world. And you should be very proud of it. Less than 1% of the U.S. population wears the uniform. And you're joining us for 1%. That's something else you should be very proud of. You made a very big commitment by stating this oath that you're going to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all things foreign and domestic. If it's going the world today, that's a very big commitment. And by taking that type of commitment, it shows that you're motivated, you're courageous, and you have a lot of love for your country. And I'm very, very proud to have you on my team because of that. Today is the beginning of a very bright future for you as well. And the reason I say that is because I did this 15 years ago. I started out as a private in the Army Reserves. And that's equivalent to an E1, E2, E3. And that's probably what the majority of those start out as, like E1, E2, E3. And now today, I'm an officer in the military. Okay? So if you see something you want to become, you can find out how to do it and work hard. That's what I did. I made my decision to become an officer when I went to basic training, just like you all are getting ready to go to today. And when I went to basic training, I was very impressed with my company commander. He's a captain. I told myself, you know what? I want to become an officer. I want to become a captain just like him. I found out how to do it, and I did it, okay? And you can do the same thing. Please take advantage of the opportunities that we offer to you. I know some of you probably feel the same way I felt 15 years ago, probably very excited, but a little nervous, okay? But you know what? Even though I was nervous, I still made it through basic training. Because I went there with a positive attitude. I stayed motivated. I pushed myself, and I told myself that I could do it. And if you do that throughout basic training, just like I did, you do this one. All right? Some days it's going to get tough, but on those tough days, I want you to push through those tough days. All right? And you can make it, because I did it 15 years ago, and every week, soldiers, sailors, airmen, soldiers are graduating from basic training. And if I did it, and you're doing it, you can do it. All right. Once you clear out your training, I hope I have an opportunity to serve with each and every one of you all somewhere else in the rest of my military career. And to the family members, thank you so much for coming here to basic witnesses. After I sign the contract, you're more than welcome to take photos of them in front of the flag that's behind me. We have an emblem on the wall for each branch of service in front of this podium or wherever you like in this room. Okay? Does anyone have any questions?
Oh, I'm sorry. He's not at ease.
Are you trying to call us? Are you trying to call us?
Nah,
Okay. Room, attention. Trying to come in and fall out. Fall back room. You have to see what's this. Fall out. Fall out. I'm gonna fire you as my daddy.
That's parade rest. That you like this.
At ease too.
Yeah. At ease is free.
Work. Just gonna get my hood. Love you.
It's at ease too.
At ease means you can move your arms and everything free.
I know. I'm just saying though. But you wasn't even at parade rest. So.
I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it over.
I think you gotta go in now. I'm trying to go in.
Early bird to get here before 8 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, we know that was young. You get fired. You get fired as you need to take a picture of me telling you.
To the thing, I said, I paid $8 for food. He sat down with his son. If he got here before 8 o'clock, he got here before 8 o'clock.
Oh, he got the early bird.
Yeah, the early bird. I don't know anything about early bird.
No, I don't know nothing about it. Early bird. I got here a good time.
At the right time. Right on time.
Okay. Don't y'all cry too much. Go down and listen up. I can go up there. I need to get back to work. Okay. This way they get on the bus. They don't see anything on my Okay. Yeah. Okay. See y'all later. I fired your daddy. Good for y'all. Your daddy know how. Tell on my nephew. My nephew.
I don't want no trouble.
By the time we went to the elevator,
We want to thank you guys in advance for serving our country.
I didn't know anything about the I didn't get down there and sign. But if you have to, you have to pay either $10 or $12.
You had some coins on you? You had some coins on you?
Well, you know, the first part, you want to make small. You know,
Oh, so it's not all Air Force? This is not all Air Force. Oh, okay.
Hey, we'll see you guys in the morning. So we'll get ready to going to Taylor. Where did you want to go? What are y'all
Actually, it's my friend.
Can't wait to see all of you tomorrow. It's going down. You hear in spirit, so we'll see you tomorrow.
My husband.
You're going to be right. So when do our info crash? Okay, all right. I'll be here. God bless you. God bless you all. I love you. I'll be bro.
Glad to see you.
Yeah, I've been here all along. Oh, it's the same movement. It's the same movement.
It's the next generation.
God bless you. Don't leave. I'll see y'all later. I'll see you on Sunday. Nice to meet you. Yeah, we do have one solution. Yeah, we definitely have a solution plan that will work worldwide. So the power of Black Wall Street is for this. Those that can't come here, we can take the expo to there, so we can begin to, little action, little result. Average action, average result. Massive action, massive.
Something, one thing I want to say to you guys is this, now that you guys are in Oklahoma, I want you guys to just pay attention to the spirit of life. It's like, I think that once this situation happened in Oklahoma, psychologically paralyzed a lot of Black folks here in the world. If they can get the fight out of it, get the drive, get a lot of motivation from them. Because, when you go out and build something and somebody tear it down, now we got to go back to scratch. That takes a lot to get back up and let yourself off and do it again. So we've been paralyzed for 100 years. It took 100 years to get back to where we are today. And the sad thing about it is that we're right back at the same stuff. 100 years ago, they had a guy by the name of Venmo that they were choosing and murdering and assaulting white women. Now they're in Oklahoma, they got a black guy on death row going to right back when we started 100 years ago, same scenario. He's getting all this outpour across the country. The dash, a lot of folks are really rallying for this brother. Which he was at home when the murder happened and then he was in the door. Now they're doing execution. So looking at what's going on being raised now, it's basically a very situation. It's like, back then we were caught off guard. If you look at what's happening right now today, you can go out and buy a gun, you can't buy no bullets.
No ammunition.
No ammunition is black. I don't care. You can go anywhere in the country, and if it's a black person walking anything, academy or whatever. Look, you got to get look down the list and put you in there.
Because they feel the time you have my mind and you stop people having my work on work that
So there's a systematic, there's something going on. And I would say the atmosphere. And I think this pandemic, if you look 100 years ago, what was the same scenario? It wasn't Corona, it was
The swine flu.
and the planet, I mean the planet was
so
The Spanish flu, that's what it was, the Spanish flu.
yes, sir.
my client, I'm the Lord.
Okay, how you brother doing? That right. Okay. Your brother just making it in.
So we just got in town and we've been at the airport for 29 hours trying to get here.
Wow.
Where do you guys come from now?
LA.
Awesome.
Yeah. So he's on a couple panels and supposed to present us for the award. Yeah. You got a client, you're an attorney? No, I'm not an attorney, so I'm a brand strategist. Okay. Right. That did it well.
Yes, sir. What about yourself? What do you do?
Sir,
What do you do?
I own New York.
Excuse me?
The owner of New York.
York?
New York, merchant bank.
Okay. Merchant.
Let's all get everybody else message tomorrow so we can work together. With modern day knowledge, technology and make it work for you.
So you have a merchant, so you can credit for process?
So that's New York Digital Network. That's in process now. We're on the blockchain. So we're doing everything differently. So think of like PayPal, but that we can now process every cryptocurrency in America. Paperless transactions, we also on the same network we're automating the blockchain so that a lot of businesses they want to integrate blockchain within their network and their businesses they can build it. So think of it like the licensing of Microsoft. Microsoft Word. It's a license, like an actual key. That's your business.
Okay, you can make the same one because that's the currency they're going to.
Different.
Just going to put the dollar down and do what you got.
So we're
Go
doing.
back to the early days.
That's right.
So let's put this together.
We're making it easier. We're making it easier for every company to actually do it. New York Digital
We can have
Network.
as much money as we want to.
Yes.
Okay, let's hope
So you doing it
it works out tomorrow.
We got everything on here.
You just got in. All right.
Okay.
Okay, y'all do 30 minutes. Let's organize a little bit about it. Look for what they got for these people.
What we can do is this. We coined the thing called InfoCast.
Okay.
And InfoCast is solutions you could share. And so I just need you to schedule a time where we can sit down at the microphone and you share with what you do so you can share. Yeah, but this would be something that I could, once I get it, and you can continue to share because if they're not able to make every expo, the information will be an expo. That's a part of it. Yes, Bernard and I work together with that. So
that was the whole point of the streaming process.
that's the streaming process. We're able to get you on everybody's cell phone. And the InfoCast, you're able to get that same information again and again and again, so you can learn it. And once you learn it, then you can apply it. And when it gets here, then it can go in here, and then it can be implemented. You know, repetition is the mother of learning. So when you learn it, you'll implement it. So it has to work. It works together. You know, I could tell you about songs that 40, 50 years ago. Why? Because I heard them over and over and over and over again. Yeah, repetition is the mother of learning. You hear it and you hear it and you hear it. You become, because see, one thing about learning, you have to understand the styles of learning. So every one of us are not cognitive learners. But there's those of us that when we hear it, then we're able to implement it and do it. So that's the thing that in education, what they do, especially when you major in education, and they teach you all these different theories of learning. But the thing that they miss are the styles of learning. Our style of learning was a lot different from the counterpoints, right? You know, their time, for those of us that weren't able to read and write during the time, but they could hear it. And how we passed on history a lot of times is because we were able to share it. Not so much where it wasn't written down. But my Aunt Jessie, she could remember everything that you talked about, at least she would share it. And so through the InfoCast, it's a podcast format, but an infomercial form, you know, and so you combine them, and so you get the best of both worlds. And then with what Bernard did, we could just stream and stream. So in other words, it just gives what you do.
Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, especially those who have been at the helm of all of the top-tier enterprises since the 1920s.
Yeah.
This video depicts all of the facts and issues that the youth are now beginning to face as they strive to become great business people. The reality is that in the corporate sector, the youth are not always treated equitably. Most individuals who are already at the top of the food chain, those with major products and service sponsorships, who are now being featured in all of the finest and most prestigious magazines, do not have a clue where to start to help the younger generation. The younger generation, on the other hand, is confronted with a massive wall of obstacles when it comes to starting a business. Why? Because we don't have a voice. Adults are constantly telling us that we are misinformed, while we are stating that times have changed, and they must change with the times. They believe they have the best solution for us, when we as the youth and young adults see that they don't have solutions for themselves. They fight, they squabble, they argue, they are divided. How do they expect us to be different? When we see their actions and the hatred that increases every day. Is this what you want us to become? No, thank you. Be the example by letting us be an example for you. Currently, the corporate sector is like going into a lion's den, where only the strongest will survive. But why is it necessary for it to be a lion's den? Why does it have to be that our elders, those who we are taught to respect, are never supportive of each other and of new businesses that best represent us, and instead wanting us to be like them, working their 9-to-5 jobs with no room for growth or experience? Is it apprehension about the unknown? Perhaps they're concerned that our youth startups will become the next great thing. That is why we're here, to support the youth community and to employ them on a national level. The high-tier businesses have more funding when compared to a startup business, so obviously they can afford a much better offer when it comes to choosing and selecting the proper sponsors to service all small businesses. So by purchasing our interactive business cards and placing an ad in the first virtual video business directory magazine, with half the proceeds going to students globally, this makes us self-supportive. A great start to brighten a future that looks dim for us all. The future of technology is branding, and in return, our youth and community will support every business that will support our initiative. Youth and technology is the future of every nation, and both will only prosper when properly supported by the adult and business communities. We must remove those that have control over our lives through old and outdated decisions which are no longer in our best interest. So we say, hand it over to us and watch us come together without the racism, the bigotry, and the fear that keeps us divided. What we are saying is, to the wealthy and businesses, it's simple. Don't talk about us. Be about us. Listen. If you want us to be better, don't tell us what we can be. See what we can show you. We both can learn from each other. Order a card today and watch us excel. No more excuses.
My name is Isaiah Cheer, a 19-year-old from Dallas, Texas. I am the founder and president of CP Delivery. It is a high chance you're watching this video because you're looking forward to being a part of the CP Royal family. Come be part of our great team. Due to all the wonderful Royal drivers that have decided to join us, you receive great benefits and probably have been looking for more ways to bring in extra income without the burden of being forced to work a set number of hours. Yes, as CP Delivers, you can work your own hours per week and take off whenever you feel comfortable. Speaking of comfortability, because you're delivering food and not people, as one of our Royal drivers, you get to enjoy your music, peace of mind, and if you're an introvert, no unnecessary conversations. To my quiet people, I know that sounds good. I would not consider myself an introvert, and that still sounds amazing. CP Delivers offer easier vehicle requirements compared to our competitors. You can begin driving for us if you have your license, and it does not matter what vehicle model or year you possess. Shout out to CP Delivers. This flows into our requirements. What are our necessary requirements to be a part of our Royal family? You must be 18 years of age. You must have a valid driver's license, insurance, and proof of vehicle registration. You must have a reliable vehicle, 2-door or 4-door, any model or year, it doesn't really matter. And you must be able to lift up to 30 pounds. CP Royal drivers make anywhere from $8 to $26 an hour, and the base pay being $8 if no tip is included. This is our current pay model. You get your base pay and trip supplement plus tips. Delivery pay can vary depending on your specific market area. From day to day and hour to hour, we encourage all drivers to be out in the streets to earn higher paying orders during lunch and dinner rushes. All deliveries are no more than 6 miles away from each restaurant and grocery store, meaning the customer's home cannot exceed the 6-mile mark from the corresponding restaurant or the order will not process. Basically, we pay you for your pickup, drop-off, time, and distance. So we pay you to pick up the order, drop off the order to the customer, we pay you for your time, and we pay you for the distance of the miles driven. CP Delivers, step-by-step guide. CP Delivers is an on-demand delivery servicing company. This is how our deliveries are processed. 1. The customer places their order. Once the customer places the order, the restaurant then confirms and prepares the customer order. A nearby CP Royal driver receives a notification on his or her phone of the order and then accepts the order. Once the CP Royal driver accepts the order, a CP Royal driver will then pick up the order from the corresponding restaurant. The CP Royal driver will then drop off the order to the happy customer. It's simple. If a customer cancels the order after you have picked it up, congratulations. You have just received free food or groceries and will be paid for the time spent. If you're unable to find the customer, we suggest calling and texting the customer. Call at least 3 times and text once. Wait 8 minutes, and if no availability, you may cancel the order. Depending upon the situation, some cancellations or repeat cancellations may not result in a payout. All CP Royal drivers have a few ways of receiving support if the time comes. While delivering the order in your CP driver app or on our supportcpdelivers.com website, you can contact us via email or phone number, and one of our support team members will call you back to bring solutions to your problem. If you have an issue while picking up the order in the CP driver app, you have the telephone number and address of the restaurant to get in contact with. If you picked up the order and cannot complete it, contact CP support. If you're having trouble dropping off the order in the CP driver app, the customer's telephone number will be provided. Call 3 times, text once, and wait 8 minutes. As a CP Royal driver, you can wear whatever you feel is most comfortable. No explicit clothing that is sexually inappropriate, foul words, or carriage. We have CP shirts that can be purchased on our supportcpdelivers.com website for our drivers if you need or want one of our shirts or clothing products.
I'm gonna say a poem, I'm actually gonna tweak my Silver Surfer song, and the part where I say heart of the CPE, heart of the city, I'm gonna say Black Wall Street, heart of the city. All right. Black Wicks surfing through the city. Black Wall Street, heart of the city. Cosmos fuel fire to my chimney. Youth wanna lost till they see me. Absorb hate, feasting till the pain flows away. Devour a planet, deciding not to end it. Getting green, trying to expand it. Living life unlike a upper hand bandit. Door opportunity, I command it. Surfing far, many assume I was a star. Post saw the black hole, I surf out without a scratch though. So fly my name could be Dove. Reaching from the ground to up above. Storytelling to gangster lyrics. Outsider to the inner circles. I'm just surfing through these poems, looking to the ripples. As my inspiration triples. Keep it human to just be yourself. Many claims of being the cheap insurance of my attention, but no WallStreet out. Laying out these magnetic lines, so I sent my surfers to grab that back. Life is a ripple effect, producing the sound, the bounce of the tide after your rock splash. In order for you to rise, you must fall up and down like a roller coaster in the track.
I was not a math and science expert, but yet I still wanted to touch the stars. So I became an inspiring young entrepreneur. I began doing film in the year around 2012, maybe 2013, with my two brothers and a few of my high school friends. My crew and I initiated our recordings by pop-up interviews and local protests, concerts, sporting events, and more. We didn't really know what we were doing, but we knew we was doing something. This actually transformed into a local channel television series called STI 740. Sports Talk with Isaac 740. Isaac is my younger brother. Everyone on our team had a specific talent, so we all came together and put our skills to work. We were building a brand for ourselves, and none of us realized it, but all the adults did. That cracks me up to this day. Furthermore, once everyone started graduating and getting jobs, things began to die down. And around the year 2018, me and my older brother Gregory started our second venture, Cherry Palace Empire. I really enjoyed this one because I was much older, mobile, and more independent with our filming work. If you haven't noticed, the astronaut dreams quickly switched to become an entrepreneur at a young age. So Cherry Palace Empire was a YouTube vlog that no one else was once again doing in the county or the country. My brother and I, we would grab our cameras and mics, dressed to impress, and go out to do social rap ciphers and interviews. Nobody in the city had a platform to showcase their talent, so my older brother and I took it amongst ourselves to provide that for the people. Partnering with Wayne G's radio station, we charged specific artists to conduct radio interviews and radio airplay. Yes, we what you young people call it clout, for this brand in particular. In the meantime, things weren't also peaches and cream. Going through a family divorce, mom's health wasn't the best at the time, then she lost her job, so we were surviving off pennies that were saved over time. That's when Cherry Palace Empire began to see a downfall. I would say during this time, I learned the most about life and how it really works. The way I grew up as a child was just a mere facade. These life teachings were the best I could endure because it made me stronger as a man, and it taught me things that no one can give you but yourself. That's when I developed CP Delivers. Now by the age of 20, I have something that not only can provide for my family, but for many others to whom CP Delivers employs or who works with this company. Welcome to CP Delivers. I'm your founder, Isaiah Cherry. There couldn't be a better time than now for CP Delivers to enter the market with the COVID-19 pandemic taking place. With the loss of jobs, workforces are barely hiring, and everyone is stuck at home. CP Delivers has found a solution to safely solve these problems while continuing the temporary downfall of the U.S. economy. CP Delivers is hiring drivers in your local communities to service the people in need who needs it the most. I'm going to say that again. CP Delivers is hiring drivers in your local communities to service the people in need who needs it the most. Without leaving the comfort of your home, you can have your food or items delivered right to your front step, all within a click of a button. Nothing gets easier than this. This country has lost 50.6 million jobs since mid-March, resulting in an unemployment rate of 14.7%, a level not seen since the Great Depression in the 1930s. With CP Delivers, we plan to assist those in need and help bring America back to its feet, one city at a time. Timid businesses who have since seen a downfall in its sales due to this pandemic can partner with us and still keep their business afloat till this wave calms down. We call it Business by Delivery. Everyone wins in the end. Customer receive goods, seekers looking for income receive that income, and businesses can stay afloat. CP Delivers, here when you need it.
This right here is the CP Delivers app. It comes with the home screen, which basically shows you all your stores. It's all in one place. You have the delivery, and you also have self-pickup delivery. They can deliver it right to your front door, or you can go pick it up yourself at any one of these establishments that's closest to you. With the stores, you can click on the store. It will take you to all the products, the description of the product, the pricing of the product, everything that you need to know about the product is all in one place. So you choose your quantity. So let's say about 6 items, and then we go out to go view our cart. Once we view our cart, it tells you all the receipts of everything you're gonna have. So the delivery charges, the store charges if there are store charges, tips, and your total amount. You can also do coupons. And once you have everything in your cart, you can now pay. The paying is very simple. You can pay with PayPal or you can pay with Stripe, and you just connect your account or you connect your card, and you're safely secured, and you're pretty
see no guns, plugs up, come to the South, man, every Friday night, man. It's going down, how does house, feel me, swear to God. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, they want box. Okay, they want box. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. 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 Ooh. Okay. Oh, nigga did a Ninja Turtle move. Y'all see that? That nigga down at night, that nigga ass out with that one. Load it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3.
Welcome back to Black Wall Street, man. I got to hands down, the loves up, man. We appreciate you guys coming out. Put it together. It's all about the community, doing something for the community, giving back. All about positivity, uplifting each other, doing things the right way. The crowd is cool, man. We have a great event. I'm really enjoying myself. These young men are good athletes. They're out here doing something positive for themselves and our community. I'm really positive. It's just a really great event. Thank you guys for coming out tonight.
Hey, it's the businessman, guns down, gloves up, man. We in South Dallas. You know what I'm talking about? Keeping the guns down, keeping the gloves up, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, everybody be good so far. Any nigga pick up a drive, hands up.
In now. Like swim well. Dallas, Texas at its best, I promise you that.
Starting the old folk, uncle got work. Women kill my granny, still it hurt. Don't wanna lay my sons under dirt. I'm praying out the game and giving work. A lot of women lifting up the skirt. Pain left started with my first. Sport took away in the first. Every situation getting worse. A lot of lies are told, I'll be merged. With the day and daily, I converse. I don't ride waves on circle. Ride just to be my person. I don't know why, but I urge. In and sit down, I need a surge. I'm elevator smoking on her. Notices I'm jumping off the curb. Trying not to crash as a swerve. Trying not to crash as a serve. A lot of shit. Yeah, I wanna get a truth before I go. Black Jesus lives now. Starting the old folk, uncle got work. Women keep my granny still it hurt. Don't wanna lay my sons under dirt. Praying out the game and giving work. A lot of women lifting up the skirt. Pain left coming with my first. Heart took away in the verse. Every situation getting worse. A lot of lies are told, I'll be mercy. With the dead, daily I converse. I don't ride waves, I don't serve. Ride just to feel mama purse. I don't know.
Wow, what that happened? How
dirt. Praying out the game and giving work. A lot of women living up this earth. Pain left coming with my verse. Hard took away in the verse. Every situation getting worse. A lot of lies told, I be mercy. With the dead, they got the verse. I don't ride waves, I don't surf. Grind just to feel my mama purse. I wanna get a truth before I go. Black Jesus lives, nigga. Started no folk, uncle got murdered. Reason killed my granny, still it hurt. Don't wanna lay my sons under dirt. I'm praying out the game and giving work. A lot of women lifting up the skirt. Pain left, started with my first. Hard took a bait in the verse. Every situation getting worse. A lot of lies told, I'm immersed. With the dead daily, I converse. I don't ride waves, I don't surf. Grind just to feel my mama purse. I don't know why I follow urge. Energy down, I need a surge. I'm elevated, smoking on earth. No the sins are jumping out the curb. Trying not to crash, just a swerve. Trying not to crash, just a serve. A lot of shit I felt I didn't deserve. Relationships I wanted to preserve. Could have been a storm, still reserved. Maybe should have lived a life on earth. Ain't no propaganda that will work. Hope the words is felt when it's hurt. The way I'm thinking I can't prevent. Why am I the one ever sin? Heaven sent here where I went. Tell my pockets that I'm believing. Broken in need of a split. Baby mama tripping on the rent. Short as a dead president. I don't want to lose my resident. Struggle mean love irrelevant. Got some flavors still I'm hesitant. Those clothes be new and slit. Cause of every place you went to ditch. Daddy killed because of the bitch. A little bit put me in the mix. There's some bitch you can't fix. I don't know how to go legit. Me and fat back. A lot of shit changed ever since. Way to acting ain't making sense. Never see a dollar hate a man. Say that words on me. Should've came immune on wins. Throwing hands once I got him clean. Judge nurse sitting on the bench. In the pen still I represent. With the pen still I represent. You will get it if it's really meant. May not make it on the first attempt. Bitch on pressure should've been a pimp. Body aching walking with a limp. Beefing I'ma slam you like Kemp. Better find a better way to vent. Man it's still seen as Clark Kent. I will boom out the department. Dope in the glove department. Outcast cause it didn't fit. On the low feeling like shit. Feeling all the hazards and shit. Talking down steady running lip. Gunning for the top of the trip. Shit moving slow as a flip. Even when you're low, they hope you slip. Playing my position, watch it. On the hush, hush, no tip. When it come down to the chip, so quick, homeboy switch. Hope the ball, I ain't talking pitch. As a young nigga, I pitch. Try to make money like Mitch. Where do a nigga see rich? Hey, the nigga had to see sick. Quarter point lawyer, you don't pick. System in its ways ain't slick. Bitch.
Welcome to the official Umyo podcast. Unmasking your opinion. A podcast for the voiceless. Now you have a voice. A Noah's Ark production with Bernard Gregory as your host. Live on Vibe Talk.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I might have to make you redo it, but my name is freestyle. That's my real name. I'm not bullshitting y'all. But I just want to thank everybody for coming out today. We appreciate all of the vendors, all of the artists. We appreciate y'all for being here. Cause listen, inside Look Alive, the collective cloud, like we, you know what I'm saying, this is our first. So we appreciate everybody that participated in this with us. I'm gonna stop talking because we're running low on time, but give it to me one more time, Boogie. I'm ready now, I promise. Okay.
Never too much, the little things will do, 'cause I'm loving you. No, I don't budge, your flaws are pushing through, 'cause I know the truth. I've got the patience, I don't mind the waiting, please hear what I'm saying. You know Rome wasn't built in one night. I'll keep the faith in, encourage you with praising. I'll take your hand, I'll help you finish the fight. Oh,
Respect the mic, please.
if this is where forever goes, my heart is beating for. Got my heart singing and singing like, ooh, I'm not trying to be perfect, but I know that you're worth it. Really hate to see you hurt, but I'll be here if you need nursing. Put trust in me. See what I see doesn't mean a thing. What people think, please believe I'll be by your side. I'm down the ride. When they come looking, then I'll help you hide. Offer your love and I'll swallow my pride. I need you in my life. When the world happens to freeze, you'll be here with me, and that's all I need. Oh, love, you're the one I wanna know. Love, got my heart singing and singing like you. Got my heart singing and singing like, yeah. I need that, it's hot. Never too much, little things will do when I'm loving you. No, I don't budge when your flaws are pushing through. I know the truth. Love, you're the one I want to know. Love, if this is where forever goes. Love, meaning of unconditional love. Oh, love.
All right. All right. I only have two for y'all. That's all I have time for. But I do, that one's not out yet.
And I'm glad that I sung it without crying because I usually can't sing it without crying. So y'all are special. I like that. But anyway, I'm gonna get into the next one. This one was produced by our very own Jade. Where are you, Jade? She produced this next one, so get at her. Period. Okay, let's go. Look, I am not one you should play with, I'm far from a basic. I'm craving meals in my savings, got Badu and Hill in my playlist. Sophisticatedly smoke, trees till I choke. You rappers is really a joke. Spitting them words from a pen in somebody else, so y'all really doing the most. Give you my back when I pose, get back when I pose, like, y'all make me sick. Ain't got no passion, just hitting the lick. I hear the gibberish, all of your lyrics. You claim you would go, but you really a simp, you don't get it though. All these clothes in the game, man, it's criminal. Pay attention to people subliminal. Oh, I guess I disrupted your mental, but we got some things to get into. See, y'all be riding the wave now. Selling souls to get paid now. Pay attention, never look around. You and your sis in the glass house. They say that the realest don't have to reveal it. I ain't trying to write it, but I'll make you feel it. I came to kill every beat that I'm giving. If you came to listen, then make you a witness. So look, I flow however I want. Rockin' with me and you know. I know my breed is sporadic. I keep a pistol like my daddy, I'm telling you. I'm far from a basic. I'm craving meals in my savings. Got Badu and Hill in my playlist. Sophisticatedly smoke. Trees till I choke. You rappers is really a joke. Spitting them rhymes from pen and somebody else tote. Y'all really doing the most. Yeah, you my... Listen. Give you my back when I pose. And if you know, you know. Give you my back when I pose. Get back when I pose. Period. I'm hot. I'm sorry, y'all. That's it. That's all I have for y'all. That's it. Now, that last one, a bitch got asthma. I'm sorry, shit. Now that last... I got asthma. That last one is screaming everywhere. I'm going to spell my name for y'all. It's C-R-A-C-E-L-Y-N. I'm the only one that's going to pop up. C-R-A-C-E-L-Y-N. That's all you got to pop up. I mean, that's all you got to put in for me to pop up. But I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all coming out. And it's time for the next motherfucking performer.
For immediate release, VB Solution partnering with Virtual Interactive Branding Magazines to offer low-cost advertising. Create a virtual, interactive, branded magazine for your business, school or organization.
VB Solution, a small technology firm, has announced a partnership with Virtual Interactive Branding Magazines that will provide the least expensive way to brand a business to unlimited social media platforms monthly. VB Solution was started by a father and his 3 sons to connect businesses with their communities. They believe that the best way to brand business is to create branding platforms with low advertising costs and provide majority ownership to each community while partnering with each business owner. Businesses are seeking brand power, low advertising costs, and positive cash flow, said VB Solution co-founder Isaiah Cherry. We found that the easiest way for businesses and organizations to survive is to provide a service for a service. This way, the support both ways never stops. The new virtual audio, video, and image magazine directories help businesses brand logos, ads, and virtual business cards to educational institutions, organizations, nonprofits, and business magazines through virtual interactive magazines. Small businesses can register to be part of the directory, create their profile, and add products, goods, and services they offer. Individuals can join by filling in their names and email. Full-page templates are available, or create a template at umyocards.com. Virtual magazines are available with articles for many types of businesses, including finance, family, sports, food, entertainment, business, blogs, fashion, social media influencers, salons, attorneys, restaurants, retail, article of the month, and more. Content is branded and streamed to a database of more than 1.5 million members monthly. Features include the option to share on popular social media platforms, use QR codes, and share the magazine through email and text. Customers can then text the business directly, call or link to a business, website, or place of contact with the click of a mouse. Through virtual interactive magazines, businesses can support other businesses that are part of the organization. For more information, visit virtualadvertisingmedia.com.
What's up, Madison? The hell? I'm not finna have all this ignorant nigga shit happening while I'm doing my video.
She said you gotta pick one.
It's vodka.
Oh,
It's
it's vodka?
vodka, and Trojan logo.
Is that stand up here?
Can I get some cranberry if this is vodka? I was just wondering if we're gonna make a drink.
And an extra cup?
She want an extra cup.
I got
Hey man,
this all I got left.
you know what, Jesus, well, if you don't let me do this commercial, I swear if y'all don't get Einstein off this damn stage with me, Jesus, well, shout out to the James Madison Trojans Youth at the Fairview Youth Foundation.
Woohoo!
We're coming to you live from the Black Wall Street, heart of Texas, centerfold stop in South Dallas, right?
Right here off of Martin Luther King.
That's I think
1709 Martin Luther King
I was
Jr.
driving kind of fast. I almost got a ticket trying to get over here. I just want to say to the youth at James Madison and the youth everywhere across the nation, now is the time in our universe and our world, just period, across the whatever the shit, what
universe, the country.
Yeah, that across the country.
Yeah, across the country.
Across the country. Shit, cut. Take two.
Well, honestly, we really just want to let y'all know it's time for y'all to get off y'all butts.
No, we don't tell them that.
Okay.
Let's tell them something.
Stay lit.
So, we would like to shout out to the James Madison Trojan Youth as well as the Fairview Youth Foundation. We're here to encourage you to be better, do better, and to know that you have a support system behind you. If I could speak to my 15-year-old self today, I would have wanted someone to let me know that how I feel about myself is more important than how my friends feel about me.
Yeah, because it definitely matters to have self-love.
Absolutely, because a lot of times we'll do things with our friends thinking that that's going to make us look better or be better, or to degrade or belittle someone else because we want to make our friends laugh. But I'm here to tell you that the same people that you're making laugh will be the people that will laugh at you eventually. So make sure you choose your friends wisely. Remember, the person who brings you the message about someone else will also take someone else a message about you.
That's
so
true.
be mindful of the things that you allow into your ears. Also be mindful of the people that you call your friends, because true friends will tell you a hard truth that will upset you to get you to change your mind about something, whereas a friend acting like your enemy will co-sign on what you're currently doing, allow you to get in trouble, and then won't be there for you in the aftermath. So we have to be mindful of the word friend, because the word friend is spelled F-R-I-E-N-D. I like to break that word down and make the F-R-I be Friday and the E-N-D be friend, which means friends end on Friday. When we go to school Monday through Friday, I ain't got no time for you on my weekend, because I need to do me. Girl, you better go on. Friends end on Friday.
I definitely have a couple of stories about friends that ended sourly.
Girl, tell me about your story. How these young ladies be acting now? Is they trifling? Because they were trifling when I was in school.
I mean, they are pretty trifling. The first best friend I ever had when I moved to Texas, she kind of lied to her sister and told her sister a lie about me, and then her sister believed it, and then we fell out based off of that. But it is based off
She
of...
might didn't want you to be her sister friend. She just trying to lie to her sister because she didn't want you to be her sister friend. She was trying to keep you for her friend herself.
I wasn't 100% as close to her sister as I was with her. But she said some crazy stuff about her sister. And somebody was in the bathroom when she said it, and they went and told her sister. And then she tried to clean it up and say, that wasn't me, that was, Makila. But
so she blamed you for what she said.
For what she said.
Girl, that's why I be hanging with them gossipers.
Yeah, at first I wasn't
why I hung
mad.
with boys. I didn't hang with no girls. All my friends was homeboys. I had 5 homegirls when I was in high school. I still have the same 5 friends now.
But it's crazy now because, not to be too much on the men or anything, but nowadays they act just like how
the
females act.
They gossip. They wear skinny jeans. They wear shirts with splits in them.
They messy.
And like they got stones on the back of their jeans. I don't see how you young girls date these men these days. Because I didn't want no guy that I could borrow pants from. Like, I don't want us to both be going to the sock hop and your pants look like mine.
Right.
Like, why you got the rhinestones? Like,
Right, and don't let him dress up better than you in a girl's outfit. Like, I would be sick to my
girl,
stomach.
hot pink shirt with his skinny jeans and his pink shoes.
Exactly. And then we
you
match
come
it.
with the
You was
dominant
better than
blue
me?
on.
Oh, no.
See, that ain't gonna work. I'm telling you, it's going down. I'm just gonna say this. The thing we need to do is to be self-thinkers and free thinkers.
Yeah.
A lot of people get into clusters. They get into cluster friendships. They get into making people happy. When you start making people happy, you forget about what makes you happy.
Right.
When what your friends want from you is more important than what you want from yourself or what your parents want from you,
Right.
then you're kind of in the wrong area.
Right.
And you want to evaluate your friends based on the things that are important to them. If you have a mom and a father in your life who tell you like, hey baby, I don't want you drinking, these are the reasons. You know, I drunk when I was growing up, and I know my blood chemistry and you had the same bloodline that I have, so baby, I don't want you to drink because when your mama drunk, I turned into a straight hoe. You know, I was loose as a goose at the sock hop or the party, and that's how they was able to take advantage of them. See, these are the things we need to share with our children, so that they don't make the same mistakes.
Right, and not just that, the children need to listen, because most of the time, parents don't just tell you stuff just to be coming out the side of their neck. It's for a reason. So,
and you know what? That's very true. Talk about coming out the side of the neck. That's like, you know, they say the woman come out, the man's real. But last time I had a baby, the man came out of me. So I'm just like, I don't like.
That's real. That's real.
I don't even know what they got to do with nothing, but I'm just saying, you need to analyze the information that you're giving. Be a seeker. Don't just take stuff at other people's words. Someone tell you something about somebody, don't let someone bring you a bone and tell you about somebody that you have nothing, that you have no notions of.
Exactly.
And you form an opinion based on information that you were given, rather than getting to know the person yourself. One of the things that I loved when I was in high school and middle school, me and all my friends, you could never tell us nothing about each other.
Right.
Because we would always come back to each other and say, and we had a thing about, if you tell it to us in secret, we're going to say it out loud.
Right.
And so no one would ever tell us stuff about our friends because they knew that our
Come and
group
talk to
had we were going to talk about it, and we were going to come up and we probably would all beat you up. Because once we figured out you was lying on us, we had gang jumping. We was like 5 crazy girls, and we like jump them.
That's the key, communication. Imagine if everybody communicated like that. If everybody, instead of just, you know, taking their own opinion, oh, this person said something about me, I'm going to just leave them alone. Instead of that, if you actually communicated, and imagine the things that, the outcomes that would have come out.
The resolutions
you know,
that
the
could be made.
resolutions. Sometimes with problems, you got to find solutions, because if not, it's going to be stagnant.
And the reason that you find solution is by asking why. Ask the tough questions. Someone coming to tell you something about what somebody else said about you, ask that person what made them comfortable enough to talk to you about it.
Yeah.
Because they had to feel a level of comfort with you to tell you that about me.
Right.
So what were you saying
about me
that made them so comfortable to tell you that?
Yeah.
You got to be worthful of the man. Old folks used to say, shoot the messenger. Now I understand why they said shoot the messenger. Because the messenger was usually the one starting the mess.
Yeah.
Because the person who said it didn't have the gall to tell you.
Right.
So here you come trying to start something because someone with a spirit of fear told you because they felt like they trust you. But your spirit was a spirit of trying to cause aggravation
Right.
and discomfort.
Right.
So that's why you brought it to me. And I always tell young ladies who date, because in high school, toward the like 10, 11, 12, that's when young ladies start dating the young men that they want to either be the person that they want to have their prom thing with. And that most young ladies, when prom night comes, that guy is the guy that you're hoping is going to be your guy for the duration of your life. Don't usually happen like that. We usually end up with a baby or something, and he goes off to the military. It's just things can go wrong. But one of the things that I think are valuable now is learning how to love ourselves. A lot of times, the things that young ladies hold valuable are the stories that they've been told and the expectations that they want to meet. Such as on prom night you're supposed to lose your virginity, or guys being told on prom night you're supposed to bag the girl that you're with. Those are just things that people tell you to get out of your character, and those are also things that end up ruining young men and ladies' life on the day when they're supposed to be starting their life and finishing school. So be mindful of the things that you allow yourself to get into. Be mindful of the people that you associate yourself with. And when you think about where you want to go in your future, your 5 closest friends are a reflection of how your life is going to go. When you think of your
new track, instead of the track I was using that wasn't mine, yeah, it's mine. Yeah. Hey. You know how it is when you walk into the restaurant. They try to put you in these little booth. You just let them know. I don't do no booth. Yeah. I don't do no booth. I don't do no booth. Just put me at a table, lady. That booth be hurt my navel, baby. I don't do no bar stool. I don't do no bar stool. Just put me at a table, lady. I said that booth be hurt my navel, baby. I don't do no booth. Told you I don't do no booth. I'm telling you the truth. That booth make me uncomfortable. I think they like seeing me uncomfortable. I'm twisting and I'm turning. I got table burns in. And I'm trying to get up, but that booth got me stuck. On to the bar stool. Now my legs done went to sleep up on this bar stool. And I'm trying to get down, but I done fell to the ground. Hey, I don't do no booth. I don't do no booth. Just put me at a table, lady. Because that booth be hurt my navel, baby. Huh? Where you going? Nah, man, I don't want to go there, man. They ain't got no tables over there. Let's go. Hey! Yeah, it's the king and I'm grinding. Trying to figure out where I'm dining. Just last week, tried to play me for a seat, so I'm getting my food to going home to eat. She said, hold up, Jack. I got a table for you. Where it's at? In the bag. So I walked down the aisle, passing booths and everything. She said, hold up. I hope she ain't playing games. I see a table in my sight. Got it ready for me, cleaned up real nice. So I'm sitting in my seat. Got my menu, time to order something to eat. Ooh, I'm sitting comfortable as hell. No bar stool, last time King fell. I said, I thank you for the table, lady. She said, oh, now that booth won't hurt your navel, babe. Because she put me at a table, babe. I said, she put me at a table, babe. Now that booth, now that booth. Now that boo won't hurt my navel, babe. Oh yeah, she put me at a table, babe. Oh yeah, she put me at a table, babe. Now that boo, now that boo, Now that boo won't hurt your neighbor, baby. Amen.
Your table ready, baby.
Happy birthday.
Hey, Big King. In the building, and he don't do no food.
Alright, my rap name is Anonymous. My group name is Cherry Palace Empire. But it's really Empire. Don't let the name fool you. Hold up. Black wig surfing through the city. All I really hear, I don't even know, cause many people lost in their own flow. I'm just trying to be the unk of my life. I'm coming through about to empower y'all. Empower, I just sit and ball. My mind always stay enlightened. Just like the unk, I turn on the light switch. I'm coming through, about to switch the flow up. I'm about to sip slow like a double cup. I meant to say sit back, but either way it go, I had to give that hit back. And I ain't talking football, just rapping slow on my own beat. And if you like it, well, I guess we in the industry. Dusting off the flow like a maid, but you know we coming through, but I guess the flow is made. Catch that wordplay, didn't mean to show up too late. Like, hey. Let me go goofy. This that goofy flow. Not talking the dog from that old Disney show. Whoa. Peace, y'all.
So if we're able to do that with the little crowd it is that we have right now, we cannot be stopped. Just like what it only takes 12 disciples. You all know how many people it is here. It's all the team. We can say that we're going to do something, but if we don't have the heart to see it through, I say we need to leave the circle. Plain and simple.
And the numbers that you have to work with, you start with one person, 2 people, 10,000, another 10,000. We're connected spiritually. And so this is what it's really about. You know how we migrate spiritually, we're drawn to each other because of that one mind. Life minds find the other life mind. And there's only really one mind, it's God's mind. But it operates and functions within each one of us differently. Okay? But when we start thinking God thoughts, power thoughts, what God intended for us, made us for, then this is what happens. And we multiply. They can't do anything with us. They can't do anything with us.
We're going to the World Series! Oh, and our manager, Dusty Baker, it's his first time as manager to go to the World Series, and he's 72 years old. I'm sorry to interrupt your family thing. Blessings to y'all and
Blessings
thank
to
you
you
very
too,
much.
love.
Thank
Enjoy the World Series.
I was too excited.
We'll always be tested. But to piggyback off that.
Hear what you said?
That's literally what I was thinking. Yes. It'll always be that long confirmation.
Yeah.
It's just that.
For any reason.
Okay, can I make a
Put your money on the table.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, let her finish.
So what I'm getting at is we don't need permission. There's funding out there that has been out there for many years for developing businesses, for upgrading, revitalizing our neighborhoods. Manufacturing are always in this is what I'm going to talk about. The entirety of our community, us, okay? Monies that we never, ever see. And I'm talking into the billions of dollars. And I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you. And it's monies that they use to gentrify. They're building up the downtowns throughout this country with money that was allocated to build up our neighborhoods. All of us live in black neighborhoods, right? All of us have seen houses that are boarded up. You know, they became vacant, you know, and abandoned homes. And then those homes, you know, after a while, you see somebody coming to that house, boarding it up, cleaning up the yard, and coming back or so forth, fixing, doing something else, keeping the trash clean. Well, that was a revitalization program. That's part of the revitalization program. I guarantee you, it's black in the community, okay? But you'll see an Asian, you'll see an Arab, you'll see a white, you'll see everything coming there, boarding up, doing the yard, except the black person, right? Okay, that program, that particular program was a revitalization intended for the next door neighbor or anyone on that block who's blind to earn income for maintaining and keeping that house, you know, in order. For 1 year, they would be paid like $25,000, $30,000 a year to maintain that house money. That money was intended for the next door neighbor or anyone on that block. But somebody else is doing it. Then at the end of that 12 months of them maintaining, mowing the lawns, trimming trees, shoveling snow, that house becomes that individual's house who took care of it. And then they'll turn around, give them money to rebuild that house, to upgrade it, maybe tear it down flat, and rebuild a new house, you see, and they totally support, and then that house can transfer ownership to that individual who is taking it out. Then they turn around, they done took our money, let's leave it. They took our money.
And when you realize that God got your back, no matter what the circumstance, you too can declare, I will not lose. So I need y'all to help me out with that. Can y'all repeat after me? Can I hear somebody say, I will not lose. I will not lose. Give it to him. Somebody